What's up guys, I'm Ethan Enns, and in this video I'm going to be comparing these $300 Sony headphones to these $4 Electra headphones from Dollarama. You can buy headphones for $4? That was my reaction, that's why I had to get them. Are they any good? Stick around to find out. So first, let's talk about the $300 Sony headphones. I really like these headphones. These are the MDR-XB950N1 Sony headphones. I don't know why they couldn't just have a simpler name. I've really enjoyed them. I've had them for a couple years now. I don't have the box for these headphones. Unfortunately, the only thing I have left is this thing, which I kept because it's actually a holder, you can see there, and I just put them in here when I'm not using them. But you can see it's a pretty nice look, a pretty nice presentation when you open the box. Hopefully I can find a picture of the box so you guys can just see what that looks like. So I'm not really a tech expert, so I'm not going to get into all the specs. The main thing I am comparing in this video is sound quality, but while we're at it, I might as well compare things like the packaging, the presentation, the quality of it, like how good does it feel, comfortability, just my overall experience with it, not so much nitpicking all the different specs. Does it have this, does it have that? I don't expect it to have all the features that this has. We're just going to be comparing the basic things that each of these headphones have, because this obviously has an unfair advantage in a lot of other areas. For instance, these have noise cancelling and these do not. These have Bluetooth, these do not. These have really good bass. These claim to have bass, but I don't know if it's any good. We're going to test that out. Now, I am by no means an expert on headphones, but I do really love music and I listen to music all the time, and I really love these Sony headphones. I know they're really good. I'm really happy with them. So that's why I thought it'd be really cool to compare these two. Not just do a review of these, but to actually go back and forth from the two, because I think that's going to help me determine whether these are any good or not. The brand is Electra. I've never heard of that brand before. Extra bass stereo headphones. Stereo sound, 90-degree swivel, and adjustable headband. So those are all things that my $300 Sony headphones have, obviously. Speaker size is 400 millimeters. I don't really care that much about these specs, but I imagine that several of you do care about all that and would like to see that, so I'm just going to show that to you really quick here. I just happened to stumble upon these and I was like, what? You can get headphones for $4? That was just crazy to me. I mean, being only $4, you've got to think they must be trash, right? When I put them on and I'm listening to music, am I going to think that makes sense, yeah, that these were $4? Or am I going to be pleasantly surprised of what I'm getting for $4? That's what I want to figure out today. Alright, we're just going to get into it. I'm ready to open these up. Okay, so already not very impressed with how not easy it is to get these open. Really? Okay, why is this so hard to open? Not a great first impression, honestly. Okay, there, finally, okay. That should be a lot easier. That is ridiculous. Ready? Oh my goodness. This is the first time I have opened these. They've been sitting on my desk collecting dust for months and months. I've been waiting to try these out for this video. They're really small. They're really small. I was afraid of that because this is a pretty small box. I mean, I kind of thought that they would be smaller than the $300 ones, but this is really small. This is, oh my goodness. Nice and shiny though. I like that. Nice look, honestly. Alright. Oh my goodness. They feel really cheap. Okay, so quality is definitely what you'd expect for $4, okay? Just looking at them, they do look kind of nice. This is my favorite part right here. So the Sony headphones come with this nice bag. This does not have it. Doesn't even have anything like this in it. Just totally loose in the box. Just, that's Dollarama for it. Why do I have such high expectations? There they are in all their glory. Just behold the $4 Dollarama headphones. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, when you do the swivel, it is like, oh my goodness, that is so stiff. It is not smooth at all. Oh my goodness, that feels so cheap. I don't know why I'm surprised by this. Oh my goodness, okay, we gotta compare this here. Okay, just listen to this. These are the $300 headphones here. Pretty good, right? Sounds pretty normal. Now listen to the $4 ones. It's just, I don't know if you can hear that well. It's just not a good sound. And it just feels so cheap. I wish you could feel these. I don't know if you can tell just by even looking at it. Just look at that. It's not smooth at all. It feels so not right. Look at this. Buttery smooth swivel, so nice. And I know these are $300 and these are $4. I know that, but I just, man, these are yikes. I normally adjust these to the biggest setting right there, and then it usually works pretty good. But this is the biggest setting right here, and these are not. Wait, what the heck? Okay, why is there a cord coming from both sides? I do not like that at all. It's like earphones. The cord comes down from both sides and then joins into one. What the heck is that? I feel like I'm gonna choke on it. Like, okay, let's just do this. We gotta try it. This is a waste of my money. Honestly, I haven't even tried them yet. I shouldn't say that, but even though it was only $4, I feel like I wasted my money. Let's try these out here, if I can even fit them on my head. Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is terrible. Look at this. This is choking me. And they're not even big enough to fit over my ears. Oh my, this is terrible. Okay, it doesn't even have an on button. Are you kidding me? Is it hidden somewhere where there's no on button? How can it have an extra bass effect if it doesn't have power? What? We're going through with this. I'm not happy, but we gotta see what they sound like. Will the sound quality make up for it? I am not very optimistic. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay. Oh, wow, really? Okay, I can say right now I would never use these, even if the sound quality is decent. They're just really not comfortable. No matter how much I try to adjust it, it's not good because it's not even over my ear. All the sound is gonna leak out. So we're gonna try an NF song. We're gonna try Reunite because that has some pretty good bass. Here we go. Oh, there is some bass. Okay, wow. There actually is some bass there. Like, it's not totally flat like earphones usually are. This actually does have bass, and I don't know how. I was under the impression that in order for headphones to have a bass effect, it had to have power going to it in order to do that, but I don't know, apparently not. Maybe let me know in the comments, you tech people. I am not a tech person, like I said, and this probably reveals that maybe there's something I don't know about, but wow, I mean, it's not amazing or anything like that, but my overall experience leading up to this was so bad that I kind of was actually pleasantly surprised. It's not terrible. $4, like I said, I probably would never use these on a regular basis because it is just not a good experience. These are gonna get really uncomfortable really fast, but they do bring out the bass more than my Apple earphones. So, I mean, it is a step up from that in that regard. And keep in mind when I say something like that, like, hey, these are actually pretty good, I mean, they're pretty good for a $4 pair of headphones. So now it's time to try out these. Obviously I've had these for years. I know what they sound like. I did think that, hey, those aren't terrible, but how will they hold up in comparison to these bad boys right here? Same song, Reunite by NF. I'm going to turn off the noise canceling feature because that's an unfair advantage that these headphones have. But I'm going to leave the bass boosted on since these do claim that they have extra bass. And after trying them out, I can see that they actually do have some sort of bass effect going on. I don't know how it works, but we're going to leave the bass boost on to compare that bass. Alright, let's hit play here. Okay, So I'm not surprised at all that that was way better than those. Now I want to go back to these and try out a different song. How do they sound on like maybe a punk rock song? That's something that these headphones usually don't actually do that great for. They're really good for like hip hop, electronic music, but like rock or punk rock or whatever, usually not the greatest for actually. A lot of times I'll take the bass effect off and then it is a little bit better. I don't really know how to explain it, but just the bass boost just doesn't really work with songs like that. So I want to see how these are, because these obviously don't have as extreme of a bass effect. It's just kind of a little bit more subtle. So I wonder if that would be better on like maybe a punk rock song. Which to Bury, Us, or The Hatchet by LAKEY. Let's check it out. It's not bad. So again, actually not too bad. Pretty good actually for a $4 pair of headphones. But no, actually, I mean, it does go beyond, I think, what you would expect out of $4 headphones. It did exceed my expectations because, man, I was kind of dreading it. I was like, man, I'm going to be so disappointed just with the bad swivel and adjustable headband things. This whole thing that's like choking me, my expectations went way down and I was just expecting it to be absolute trash. So I think that affected my initial reaction. So I was expecting the worst, here's the best, and kind of ended up with somewhere in the middle. Like, it's not terrible, it's not great, it's just kind of, it's mediocre. Well, let's try that same song on the Sony headphones. Here we go. I actually like that, even with the bass effect. It was actually pretty good. I don't know, just with some songs it just doesn't seem to work very well. It's hard to explain. I think it brings out the guitars a little more. You can hear the guitars a little more clearer, the electric guitars, and it sounds a lot better for this type of song. For a punk rock song, it just works a lot better without that bass effect on. This one, anyway, was good. Alright, so now we're going to try out a rock song. This is Whispers in the Dark by Skillet, one of my favorite Skillet songs. I'm going to know if this doesn't sound right in these, so here we go. No, that is not good. That's the first song I've heard that was like actually a little bit cringy. It's impossible for me to listen to this song and not headbang when the guitar comes in. So I wasn't headbanging because, oh man, these are such great headphones. I'm just headbanging because I love the song, but I also couldn't help but cringe at just the sound of it. It just does not work well, I think, with a rock song. No. Of course, we could try out all sorts of different rock songs all day to try to figure it out. Maybe it's better with some other songs, but I'm not going to do that today. But my conclusion is not good, not good. We already know who's going to win because I was not impressed with that at all. At least with the other songs, I was like, hey, that's not too bad. This was bad. It was a bad listening experience for that song. So to sum it up, as simple as I can, the Sony headphones definitely do win. These lose. Of course, yes, these are better for bass, and the bass just, it brings out the drums, it brings out everything. It's just like, boom, it's so much more powerful. But just looking at these and considering them, how good they are, they're actually decent. That's the word I'm going to use, that's what I'm going to say, they're decent. Not great, but not terrible, especially for the price you're paying at $4. The sound quality is actually pretty decent, but definitely the headphones themselves feel really cheap, and that's because they are, and I definitely didn't have an overall good experience with them. These are the Electra extra bass stereo headphones you can get at Dollarama for $4. If you desire. But if you're willing to pay more for headphones and really get good quality headphones, I would definitely recommend these I'm not gonna say the name again. Like I said, I have had these for the last couple years and I don't plan on replacing these anytime soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to check out more of my videos, there's going to be 2 of those on the screen right now. And if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. I'm Ethan Enns. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day and God bless. How do I convey what I'm feeling about these headphones right now?